Good afternoon. Last Friday, after finding some information that had not previously been revealed regarding the state of Texas and its processes connected to the base reallocation and closure commission, I demanded a process by which the last three attorneys general of the state of Texas would begin a process of providing information on any bond they authorized while they were attorney general and the status of the bond, including under what authority it was issued. Now, it would include Kenneth Paxton, Greg Abbott, and John Cornyn. This is something that I actually referred to by code in the original request concerning the specific law that authorizes it. And there is actually a process I myself requested be engaged in performance of what I understood at the time was my efforts to tend to the duties of Attorney General at the beginning of 2019. Now, at that time, I was on the street. I was homeless. But in the Texas Comptroller Code, as well as in other aspects of the Texas Government Code connected to administration of the state, there are processes that discuss specific matters related to the budget for the state of Texas. It's important to know that at any given time, no more than 5% of the budget can be accounted for in derivatives. That means there has to be a literal, verifiable record of the financial status of the state that does not allow for any sort of derivative disclosure or any sort of derivation for at least 95% of the budget operating at that time. That is by law, the law of Texas, and that was the law when all three of them were attorney general, with some modifications, including one that needs to be attended to, concerning specific racial exceptions when it comes to particular financial processes. I'm speaking specifically about equal opportunity for people from Northern Ireland. There's other completely racist, libelous implications that for some reason the Texas legislature has allowed to get passed into law and put into fiscal policy when it comes to administering the state. I contend all three of those attorneys generals and any prior attorneys generals that are still alive have to answer for that, as well as any of the governors that allow for any of the bills to be signed into law that allow for racial or ethnic exception when it comes to any consideration of financial contributions either to the state or in the name of any entity doing business with or as the state. It is exactly 2:00 p.m. on August 16, 2021. As I said, I expect notification of the specific processes each of the three of them are going to go through, as well as in what manner and with whom within the state they are going to work in order to get this done. We don't have a very long time to do this. As I said earlier, before the implementation of this alleged special session for the second time, that it would have behooved the governor to actually do more work toward establishing what the actual financial needs of the state are as a preparation of a process for potential refinancing. It is not acceptable to try to start a process where you do high stakes bidding on the illegal implementation of any sort of eminent domain or other policy tricks you've set up in kickback schemes during your term of office so you can auction your own people and our assets off to your friends in other places. This is not going to be tolerated. You should already know exactly what I'm talking about. And of course, you've already done it before. And now you understand how important it is to show the people how sincerely you executed your office as Attorney General when you had it. I appreciate your cooperation.